And trust me, I know what you're thinking. It's already pretty damn stupid. This takes it to another level. If you have any sort of faith, or if you know anything about Christianity or Islam or anything about any sort of faith, this takes it to another level. But this is specifically Christian based, so let's just stick to Christianity. If you know anything about Christianity, this is where it gets really stupid. Let the great burden be revealed. There is no point in waiting to tell you. I will tell you now. The number of places are not 3, but 2. There is only heaven and only hell. What? That can't be true. No middle ground. No middle ground exists or has ever existed. But if that's the case, that means we're in chapter 2, verse 1. Hell, a work in progress. Which means it's coming next. Yep. That's the big secret. The big twist of the game. There is no Earth. And there never was an Earth. I'm just going to let the credits roll while I get my Bible. So we're going to let this roll. I'll be right back. I'm back and I'm holding my Bible. I actually have one. For those of you who are questioning, or I've been very clear about my Christianity. I've read the Bible. Thank you for blaming. Screw you. So let's just to be concluded, my ass. Now, here's the thing. Okay. You really don't know how to flip far on this thing. I was just kind of waiting for it to get to a point where I can speak. Genesis 1:1. The first page of the book. Okay? First page. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth! He did not create hell. Unless they're saying, well, Earth is really hell. It really is. Then what is the point of human civilization? What are you trying to save? What are you promising? If you have known this entire time that there's only a heaven and a hell, why do you exist? What are you saving? Because biblically speaking, there is a great divide between heaven and hell. Souls on one side can't cross into the other. So, that's kind of a thing in Christianity. That, it's kind of important that your soul goes one place or the other, because the only time the realms open up is Judgment Day. So what the hell were we even playing? What was the point of this stupid ass mission when they're stuck in hell? What has she been... Literally, what is her character motivation? She's known this entire time. What are you trying to save? I warn you, that was not the rant. That was not the rant. That was just a warm-up to the rant. I haven't even gotten started yet. As a Christian, and a pretty decent, devout Christian, I'm not a perfect man. I have my sins, I have my faults. So I'm not going to get up here and preach to y'all and pretend that I'm some kind of perfect human being, because I'm not. But as someone who's read the Bible, has a decent amount of faith, a good share of, belief, and who has accepted Jesus Christ as his Lord and Savior, this game is offensive to me. Just on that level. Not only does it take the scriptures and totally twist them in a way that doesn't even make sense in comparison to the source material, but at the same time, it ties faith, it justifies every ignorant act organized religion has ever committed. And not even organized religion. They allude to them being Nazis, fascists, extremists of all stripes. Every evil act that has been committed in history, they justify because somehow demons can possess books. And I've already explained it to you. The Christian faith expanded the most when humanity evolved its knowledge, when it stopped being controlled by kings. It was not being controlled by the church, it was being controlled by men, kings and popes, which was a king in the Middle Ages. Read your history. When it stopped being controlled by men and had access to the word in their own language, in German and French and English, that's when people became true Christians and truly embraced the faith. Not to say that the early Christians weren't Christians. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that Christianity became true and real like Christ wanted it to be when we could all understand what the hell he was saying. This game props up ignorance and literally has the unmitigated gall and audacity to put the premise forward that humanity was at its best when we were slaves and shitting on ourselves in caves. And I don't even know how much of this is making it into the mic. I hope it is. I'm shouting. It's not even a funny bad. There was one actual funny scene, and that's only because I had to read it. It's not even a funny bad. This game insults it insults me as a well-read individual, someone who has been reading and was taught to enjoy reading and knowledge, and a student of history since the age of 5. It insults me on that level. It insults me as a person of faith. And you know what? Take all of that out of it. Take all of my hang-ups out of it. Take my Christian faith and my personal education out of the equation. Even with all of that gone, it's still a bad game. The character motivations don't make any sense. The writing is ridiculously repetitive to the point of total mockery. It repeats itself every other sentence. By the time we get to the end, that's all it can do is just repeat itself over and over and over again. And that revelation at the end makes the entire game a waste of time. It is a waste of time. You do not need to play this because it doesn't know what the hell it's doing. The Bible is the number one best-selling book of all time. Pretty sure you can find a copy. So, person who created this game, pick up a copy, read it, and then read some history. Maybe if you decide to continue this series, it'll be a little better. But for what it stands right now, this thing is an insult. Beyond my faith, beyond my studies, it is an insult. The outfits, the explanation. You want to see scantily clad woman and pose that idiot in as many ridiculous poses as you wanted, and make that dick joke. Oh, we've dressed this way because the demons can sense it and be attracted to us. Yeah, because that works so well. It works so well that they figured out to hide in books and writings so that they can't be drawn to you. This game pissed me off. Let's get to the card. That was almost... I don't know how long this rant... I'm almost done. Let's get to the card. I'm going to stop before I You get some turkeys in this game. You get some duds here. I'm not going to lie. Not every game in NaNoRenO is going to be enjoyable. Just like everything else is going to be bad. The time limit has something to do with it. And some ideas just should not be made and shouldn't be brought to bear. This is one of them. This should have been thought out for more than a month. God. Screw this game. Screw this game. Do not play this game. There are games that I'm about to cover on NaNoRenO that has not even had a comment put on it. People have been ignoring some of these games. The ones I have recently talked about, the one in Love has been ignored, probably because of the art style. It's not what we're familiar with, but damn it, it's a good game. Play that. Don't play this. This is... okay, card. Pulling it up. Okay, we got the obligatory fan service. We got the setting is not in Japan. This text, it has text. We got the basic Renpy UI. Despite her shading, the darker shading, it was a white character. So we're gonna go ahead and I don't care. We're gonna put in an all white cast here. Louise had a Sandira feel to her. It was a kinetic novel. We do not have, if it was anime style artwork, we would have had our first bingo. We have the fantasy supernatural themes. I don't know if this is the creator's first game or not, so I'll avoid that. Let's go to the gallery right quick. We got bonus, we got backgrounds, we got the characters, we got art. Yeah. We got the okay, now you can't tell from the darkness. But that's a close-up shot of her underboobs and crotch. Don't give me that bullshit about you. Oh, this is necessary to the plot. Bullshit. I may be a little mad with this game. Just a little bit. Okay, it looks like it's not Event CGs, but it is the total artwork of the game. And now we get the ugly demons. Alright, so no Event CGs. No Event CGs, we got that block in. Sandira's, all white cast. We got a one-person team here, and this game is a demo. Female protagonist as well. So, no bingo yet. This game has thoroughly pissed me off. I need a palate cleanser from this. So I'm gonna look through the ones that I haven't played. There are some I'm leaving towards the tail end just because of the length and how much time it's gonna take to play them. But I'm gonna find something far more enjoyable than this, even if it's bad. This makes One Leaf Clover look better in comparison. I almost feel bad the way I didn't think it was that. It was bad, but I wasn't mocking it or angry with it like I was leaving this. So I'll find something more enjoyable for our next playthrough, and hopefully it'll all be good. And at some point we got to hit bingo. I remain faithful to the cause. At some point we're gonna hit this card. Until then, crush that like button if you want to see more, not more like this, but more NaNoRenO 2014. Check us out on Twitter at VNSNow, Tumblr, vnsnow.tumblr.com, and of course vnsnow.com for all the latest reviews, previews, all the good stuff that we do in the fastest growing genre of gaming. And I apologize. I gotta say this, and this is the last thing I promise. I'm not attacking the creators. I don't attack creators. I try not to attack creators where I can, because it's more important that the work is challenged rather than the creative mind behind it. The creative mind can change if they understand what they did wasn't up to par. If you attack them, they'll run and scurry and hide and not do anything else and not change at all. So this isn't an attack on the creator themselves, whoever it is, male or female. This game is just bad. It is offensively bad. And if you're going to put out something with this kind of mythology, it needs more than... And you probably was planning this for more than a month. You'd have to in order to do the Blender renders, the 3D artwork. So, it's insulting, it's bad, If you want to keep doing it. I'm not covering it anymore because I don't want to get this angry again. But not since what was that? Nowhere Safe and the Love Holic have I left the game this pissed off. So take stock of your work. If this is an indication of your future work, go back to the drawing board. I would hope and pray that you can do better than this. Okay, rant over. We'll see you guys next time, where better days will surely be ahead.